Didn't even need a fade on that one. Not bad, not bad. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to... Fuck, where are my glasses? I don't look like Dr. Robotnik without them. Welcome, everyone, to Monday Night Live. Hope you're all safe and... Well, I guess that's about all we can really hope for in this modern day and age, is for you all to be safe, don't get sick, don't get shot by cops, and don't be a footlocker, or else you'll have your windows mercilessly smashed in and all of your delicious shoes devoured by cannibal shoes, other shoes that eat shoes. So, little known part of the riot, because everyone's busy looking at eye level, no one sees the shoes. Yes, that was a bit of improv for me. As you can tell, I'm struggling to come up with jokes, but that's okay, because if there's one thing I know, I'm really good at doing that. When the going gets tough, I make fun of everything. So, yes, there's lots of... So, yes, America's on fire right now. We're barreling towards martial law, which is always fun. Marshall, I've known him for a long time. He's a good guy, knows how to make a law or two, knows how to enforce them. So that's happening. Let me double check just to make sure this isn't fucked up. Oh, good, it did automatically pick up the right mic. Good. Anyway, so, yep, big day, big days, big amazing days here in the United States of Americas. It's a good nation. We have freedoms. And we, well, all those people who said, man, I kind of wish I'd gone and joined the military. Well, congratulations. You get to see exactly what the military does pretty soon. Right outside of your own door. So, there was an 8-hour stream on the riots the other night. And, of course, while I was doing that, we made sure to take a look. I'll just pull Jables in right now. Made a point to take a little sneak peek at what was going on. And that was a lot of fun. Lasted a little longer than maybe it should have. But hey, you know, what are you gonna do? It's just the way I roll, y'all. Twitter's been a lot of fun today. A lot of different opinions. Some people thinking, you know, get the boot off the neck, and others saying, but why? It's simply delicious. But that's not all that's going on in the world, you know. Oh, good, I didn't fuck it all up. Good.
Hey, and I'm here.
Yeah, I pulled you in a while ago. I figured I'd give it 5 minutes as
having smoked and all that shit.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. Like Quinn showed up earlier, and I'm like, all right, I got to do my show, and she's like chilling with the neighbors downstairs as they're grilling, and like her neighborhood friends are there, and she's like, I just want to hang out here. I'm like, okay, fine. Just don't get any, you know, ketchup on you. She showed up in like her cosplay gear just because she'll just wear that shit out and around, like walking around like a fucking anime character. It's pretty hilarious. Yeah. Yeah. So, oh, you know, actually, she told me something kind of fucked up today, and I guess it's a good learning opportunity for her though, because like she's been, you know, as a 12-year-old will, following along with all the events that are going on, and she's even like I guess she showed up. She was kind of bummed. I'm like, what's up? And she straight up told me, she's like, oh, I tried to say. She's got an Instagram. I'd rather she not, but whatever. Every time I've shut it down, she just starts a new one, so I just monitor it. But she was telling me, she's like, I was trying to say how I'm upset for George Floyd, and I'm upset for all of the other people who get killed, and how it's really unfair. And then people were telling me I don't get to have an opinion because I'm white, and I'm like, Quino, this is an important time to learn this lesson. People on social media are fucking stupid. It's like, don't listen to them. Don't bother listening to them. And I'm like, great. This has gotten to my 12-year-old now. Not that I don't want her being aware of shit or having like opinions and positions and, you know, getting upset, because the one thing that upsets Quinn more than anything else is things being, as she puts it, unfair, you know? And to her, people being murdered by cops is unfair. Fucking really swinging for the fences on that one, but yeah, and it's like, all right, kid, well,
I'll be honest
welcome to the world. This is how it works.
I'm kind of retarded.
All right,
Yep.
So
Do your best to change it, but I mean, don't expect it to change.
yeah, and you know, and if it doesn't change, just set it the fuck on fire. Oh god damn it! It's fucking god. OBS, can you please stop fucking with me? That would be so nice. All right, there we go. Yeah, it was kind of weird last night. Randomly, I think were you here when Futternut showed up? No, you left just before then. It was right before we started watching Jonah Friedlander's special on Netflix, which, by the way, I thought was fucking hilarious. You should check it out if you can. But
Cool.
But yeah, Futternut just showed up, and he's like,
Stop the ass kissing with you.
he's like, can you give me some tips and teach me OBS? And I'm thinking like, no, no, because no, it's fucked me with its updates. And then he's like, where's the shilling section in this Discord? Like, we don't have one. We don't do that. You want someone to see something, just post it, and if they like it, they'll tell people about it.
They don't like it, they'll tell you to shut the fuck up.
Exactly. They might even tell you shut the fuck up, even if they like it, just because that's it's sort of like it's how they say hello sometimes. It's like shut the fuck up, Jables.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like shut the fuck up. How's your mom?
Jeez, I don't know. I haven't talked to my mom in a couple weeks.
And it's like I don't know. Last time I saw her, we were just heading down to the riots to see if we could get ourselves a flat screen. Got separated, and now that you think about it, it's been a few days. Surprised I didn't ask myself how she's doing.
Yeah, she can handle herself. She knows what she's doing.
That's right. Everybody, if you're looking for a convenient way to lose an in-law who you don't like, just bring them out to protest and then let them get separated. Either they'll disappear in the crowd, or maybe you'll meet back up after they've become sort of Pancho Villa character, rising up through the ranks and leading the charge for to tear down the fascistas and the corporate oligarchy. Yeah.
Or maybe you'll meet up at the forced meetup spot, aka
the detention camps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Just take your people, lose them in the crowd, and then just be like, "It's all right. I'll meet up with you at the internment camp. It'll be great.
Yeah.
We can
we'll get a free ride and everything."
Yeah. It's just like, hey,
if you get separated for too long, just launch a flare. They'll arrest you, I swear.
Exactly. Uncle Bill, by the way, make sure we end up in the same pod. You got big feet, and that means extra boot leather for us to eat once they stop feeding us. It'll be good times. Oh, it's the future I've always wanted. So over on YouTube, on the YouTube side, Blondie Boy's saying he's got his police scanner. You're lucky if your police scanner still works, because I remember up here, like, years ago, they just switched to, like, highly encrypted digital signals. So, like, all you can listen to now is, like, fire and EMTs. And here in New Hampshire, like 9 out of 10 times you hear a call, it's either someone's OD'd or someone's been a dumbass and set a fire, crashed a car, etc., etc. So it's like, oh, I wish I had my police scanner.
There are apps you can get on your phone so you can listen to police scanners from around the country.
That is true. Like, actually, right now, I mean, if I wanted to, I could pull up a police scanner and we could, like let's try this. L.A. County. Let's see if we can get that.
Yeah, that one's going to be lit.
Let's see. L.A. County police scanner. All right. I'm gonna stream this to you so you can tune in and listen to. If it works. Let's see. Let's see.
I used to listen to police scanners all the time. I used to know the codes, but it's been so long.
Broadcast audio feed flash. What are you talking about? I don't have Flash Player 9. All right, well, you know what? Fuck you. I want to just try a different one because there's loads of these. I don't need you. Broadcastify radio reference. That's my boy. That's my friend right there. And Los Angeles Regional Tactical Command. That sounds. Oh wait, are these just frequencies? God damn it.
Oh.
Yeah, these are just frequencies. Oh yeah, it's the radio reference. Intercept radio. I just want to try to see if we can find. Nope, another one of these fucking free. I don't need the goddamn frequencies. Hang on. Stream. Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it. Fuck you and fuck Flash. Fuck Flash. Jesus Christ. Flash is such a massive pain in the dick no matter what I'm fucking doing. I don't know why. It's just like every time I try to do anything, it's like, by the way, Flash Player's not sure you should do this. It's like, does it not work? No, it's fine. It's just Flash has an opinion now. Your Flash settings will be keep. What the fuck are you? Whatever, fine. It's not gonna fucking happen. Thank you, Flash.
Wait, if you go back to that search, click on that second one.
This one?
Yeah, click on that one.
Okay, let's take a look here. Arcadia, please. Jesus Christ, and they're fucking dogs again. Let's go West LA or special coverage. Oh, fuck it.
Just try one first to see if it'll work.
All right.
You just clicked on a non-active one.
Oh. Good call. Yeah, thank you. I wasn't even noticing that. Let's see. Pacific Division special coverage. All right, let's give this a try. Ooh, that's a lovely sound.
The suspect, Lawson and Van Ness. The suspect is
There
in
we
male
go.
black clothing, has a shovel. Code 2 incident 2568,
Hmm.
RD 1211.
Hmm. This is exciting. This is.
And responding code 3 from Harbor Station to 75th Street Elementary School.
Okay, well, I'm going to mute that and keep it in the background, just in case we feel like checking in with our good old friends, the LAPD. I mean, honestly, if you can name an organization with a better civil rights track record, I'd like to hear about it, Jables.
Oh man, no, this weekend was so fucking nuts.
Yeah, how's it been up in Seattle then?
Well, on Saturday, things really started to pop off with the protesters. Like the mayor at 4:50 p.m., the mayor implemented a curfew for 5 p.m.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
that's. Oh yeah, thank you, Crab. That's a good one to try.
it's a little suspicious. Too, and like you just want to
It's a little bit.
arrest anybody.
Yeah, it's sort of like, it's like well, it's kind of like, I'm strangely reminded of the game Musical Chairs, right? Yeah, it's just like as soon as the music stops, find somewhere to sit or you're in trouble.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna try NYPD. Let's take a look here.
I even caught a video. There was this cop that was outside this apartment complex, and people were just like standing in the foyer of their apartment complex, just sort of looking out the front doors. And the cop was like baiting them to try to get them to come outside.
Oh, was
After
this
the curfew was in place.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about the one where they just lit him up with paintballs.
No, they were just sitting there, and he was like, "Come on outside," and they were like, "No, there's a curfew in place. We're not going outside."
Let's have a listen here. I found the NYPD Special Ops Division.
Ooh.
Yeah, special. It's special operations. Not like those normal operations, you see.
Yeah, other than that,
You going to
I think
jail
people
now.
got paintballs and like some rubber bullets.
It's so special. They're sending smoke signals. Get off the radio. They can hear us. Just...
What? Maybe they're doing something special and it's radio silent, huh?
Yeah, it's radio. It's nap time. It's nap time for the NYPD. We've had a busy day. Everybody go to your blankets. We'll get you juice boxes. Then you can wake up and brutalize young people some more. It's the thing you can do. Listen, I understand. It's tiring driving your cruiser through a crowd of people. I did that once. Well, it wasn't a police. Well, it was a police cruiser, but it didn't belong to me. But yeah, drive it right into a crowd of people, and I'm like, I am pooped. All right, everybody, turn the radio off.
530 commercial 3605.
I forget how boring police scanners actually can be to listen to. It's just like a whole lot of, like 55951, go to 91113, code 5.
Yeah.
575 South Spotter, 804 Glamour.
You know the codes.
True.
I mean, it's not that bad.
And yeah, it's like, I know, the only code I know is up, down, left, right, A, B, start. And apparently that's how... Oh, no, wait, that's not how you get out of prosecution. It's like I said earlier on Twitter, though. If I'm ever caught, like, looting a store or destroying a business, I'm just going to say that I have a fiduciary obligation to my shareholders.
Research Adam 1.
Then I'm off scot-free. It'll be great.
Research Truck 1. Go for it.
All right, that's pretty that's fucking boring, let's be honest. But hey, you know what? I got an idea. Let's get away from let's get away from this for just a moment. You know, everybody needs a little breather, right? Everybody needs a breather. Everybody deserves a chance to just like maybe not focus on the fact that our country is tearing itself apart and that people like me find it fucking hilarious. Let's transition and have a little looky-loo here. So we're gonna drop the wait, the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wrong one. There we go.
I caught this earlier.
Yeah, it's I like it. So, Australian man acquitted after two allegedly enter wrong home with machetes for sexual fantasies scare strangers.
Yeah, we did this on Friday.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit.
It's fine. There's people that haven't seen it. 'Cause
Yeah.
They don't watch our show.
Yeah. So, well, two men. Well, hopefully you've got some fucking fire takes to offer once we go through this, because you've had what, like 3 days to think about it. Two men.
It's Australian news. It's already fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So two men snuck into a bedroom with machetes after being hired to carry out a stranger's sexual fantasy of being tied up in his underwear and stroked with a broom, only to discover they got the wrong address. See, guys, busting into people's houses armed and dangerous isn't just for police anymore.
Okay, so the one thing that's not in this version of the article is it was specifically stroked his butthole with the broom.
Oh, okay. So yeah, this guy, whoever it is, hired two dudes to sneak in and tickle his balloon knot with a broom. No, okay, okie doke. The pair from Sydney, Australia, made their apologies and left the startled victim's bedside as soon as they realized their mistake. One of the men, Terrence Leroy, has now been acquitted of entering a home in July 2019, intending to intimidate while armed with an offensive weapon in New South Wales. Conceding, quote, "The facts of this case are unusual," Judge Sean Grant set out for his reasons for the not guilty verdict, saying the evidence does not suggest the men's actions were intentional. See, look at this. Like, here in the U.S., you pass off a $20 bill, you get murdered. In Australia, they're like, well, you didn't mean it. You meant to do this to somebody who, we'll just go back about your business. Just get a new Google app, get a new Maps app. No more MapQuest for you.
Oh, once you get more information, it's literally an honest mistake.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, it completely does. This is just fucking hilarious. This is just fucking hilarious. They carried the machetes either as a prop or something used in that fantasy. The fantasy was unscripted, so it was improv. Yeah. This is like I remember my first improv class, and they're like, okay, now I want you to stroke your scene partner's butt with this broom while threatening him with a machete. Oh, okay.
I've seen some improv take place in back rooms of comedy clubs. It happens.
Okay. According to court documents, a man living in Western NSW, so that's not safe for work, Australia, near Griffith, whatever, same thing, near South Wales, wanted a broom handle to be rubbed around his underwear. That's very euphemistic, I suppose. He was willing to pay $5,000 if it was, quote, really good. God, I mean, I don't even want to know what qualifies as a really good butthole brushing. What if they showed up with, like, they didn't have a broom and all they could find was, like, a wire shop brush? Would that... I don't know. He had made arrangements with a man on Facebook. Of fucking course he did. For people to engage in the role play, and sent his address before he later updated it after moving house more than 30 miles away. But the resident of the home where the man was mistakenly turned up, where the men mistakenly turned up, told police when he noticed a light on in his lounge around 6:15, he assumed it was a friend who visits daily to make coffee. He called out, "Bitch off?" What? I guess.
Bugger.
Bugger off. It's too early. After hearing a voice asking, "Is your name Kevin?" the man said he turned his light on to see two men he did not recognize standing next to his bed, both holding machetes. Conversation then ensued, which I wish we had a transcript. Oh my God. I would put that on stage as like a dramatic reading sort of thing, you know? It's like, welcome to Summer Stock, everyone. We've got something a little different for you tonight. At one point, one of them asked, "Are you sure you're not Kevin? As we were told to come to this address and pick up Kevin." Eventually, accepting their error, the duo left, with one saying, "Sorry, mate," and shaking the resident's hand while the other said bye. Both immediately deployed hand sanitizer upon returning to their cars. The resident then called police. Mustang Patriot. What would Mustang Patriot have to say about this? See.
Oh, well, no, apparently that guy had breakfast with them and shit, and they just sort of hung out for a little while.
Listen, mate, I'm really, really sorry about this. I didn't want to, scare you. No, it's fine. Sit down. I'll make you some eggies. We'll talk about this whole... I mean, is it pleasant?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have $5,000, but I figure...
Talk about a good sport. Like, they were being nice to me. I want to hear what's going on.
Yeah, it's like... I mean, just imagine that. Well, I mean, honestly, it kind of hats off to the homeowner or the resident in that case, because...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, you wake up and find two dudes with machetes in your house, like, you'd need a really calm disposition to even hear the shit they're saying to you, let alone process it in a way it's like, oh, yeah, that seems very likely.
Yeah, well, apparently he's a pretty chill dude, because he just has, like, a neighbor that comes over every morning to make coffee for him and shit.
Yeah. I mean,
he hangs out with, so.
Sounds like a quality neighborhood. But see, this is the sort of thing that happens when you order your butthole cleaning off of Facebook and not Craigslist. I'm just gonna leave it there, just because there's lots to talk about.
Yeah, you can include a map in the Craigslist ad. It's perfect.
Yeah. Now this is curious. Let's see. Liked. All right. So nobody responded to anything that Mustang Patriot said in a while. That's good. You shouldn't. Here's the thing. You shouldn't respond to Mustang Patriot because he will shut you down. Okay. This is a very serious man we're talking about here. I'm just sort of channeling. I get text messages from him. I'm like a social media channeler for his.
I'm waiting for the day that somebody does respond to Mustang Patriot.
Oh, they do. Oh, I mean, they do. I've gotten responses, but usually it's just people like, let's see, replied to, which one is this? Oh yeah, this is the world's shortest man story, where I'm very certain that that this man killed the other shortest man, which is why he's got such a smile on his face, because his nemesis is dead. Let's see. This is definitely an international effort on behalf of some. God damn it, Fox! Fuck you so hard. I love that fucking that important. Like, you are missing important things on Fox News. Like, no, I'm really not. That's why. That's why I come here to comment. Colombian cartel to regain the crown for their country. Spelling there wrong. Oh yeah, and then I responded. And the best thing is, it's a BK Kids crown. Cool. Yeah, I was pretty clever that time. So, everyone, before we get into... It wasn't my fault, Wargard Arts. This is fucking Fox News deciding to fucking blow your goddamn eardrums so that you don't ever have to listen to anything sensible again. Because all they do is... Yeah, it's like when you've got a Tucker Carlson scream off. Or it's... no, actually, that's more Hannity. Tucker Carlson's the guy who constantly looks like he's trying to avoid prairie dogging in the middle of the interview. Just like... Clench harder, Tucker. Don't let that black bean or that green bean casserole exit your body until your show is over. Well, now in other news, a brewery is offering $20,000 to hike the Appalachian Trail and drink beer. Any takers?
I'd be down.
Anyone?
Yeah, I'm totally down.
Virginia Brewery has announced it's seeking a chief hiking officer who would be paid $20,000 to spend 5 to 7 months hiking the Appalachian Trail and drinking beer. The Devil's Backbone Brewing, based in Lexington, said it's accepting applications from people who love hiking and beer to take on the unique job. And meanwhile, like, the guys handling his GPS guidance will just get drunk and be like, "Replot the route. No, replot the route. Make him go to the bear cave." Oh shit. The winning applicant will be granted the chief hiking officer title and be flown out to the trail head in 2021 for a 2,200-mile hike. In classic form, too, the helicopter will hover about 10 feet off the ground, and they will literally kick him out of the door and throw his pack down, and then gently lower down the beer, because you don't want that shit all shaken up. Yeah.
I would do it if it was 5 months, not if it went the full 7.
Why would you afraid of
I'm gonna be honest
little
with you.
weather, huh?
No,
I'm kind of retarded.
It's cost. Like I'd make more money if I did it for the 5 months. If I did it for 7, just for the 20 grand.
I see.
Yeah.
All right.
If I had to do this, if I had to do the full 7 months, then I could just make more money staying at my job. If I do the 5 months, I'll make more money doing that.
See, that's the problem. You're doing it for the money. I do it for the beer. I mean, for the experience.
But I gotta go all the way to fucking Virginia.
Well, how fucked would that be though?
I'll still have like rent to pay and shit.
Well, I want to take a look. Let's have a look and see what kind of offerings. I don't. All right, I love the chief hiking officer, but I want to see what your beer is. Just 1956. There we go. All right, cool. Let's see what their beers are. Give me beers, give me beers. I just watch. They're like, we want you to stay healthy and nourished, so we're gonna be giving you chocolate stout the whole way along the trail. Hot summer day, hiking up a steep incline. It's like, take out your canteen, throw back some 11% chocolate stout.
We know that trail mix isn't that filling, so we got some porters for you.
Let's see, Vienna style lager, 5.2, not bad. 4.5 for a golden lager, it's about right. Pineapple sparkling ale, no thank you. 4.1, not bad for a sparkling thing. And then tangerine, and then this hibiscus hard lemonade, please kill me. Baltic porter, 8%, that's a hiking beer. Yeah. Oktoberfest lagers, which, oh shit, that's right. Fucking Marzens are going to be coming out soon. Loved by the Sun. Peach Mango, Happy IPA. I wonder, though, let's go back and see if they tell you what kind of beer they're going to give you. Because I would hope that they'd be like, well, we got to keep it hydrating and not too, oh, fuck it. You know what? I'm going to apply for this. I mean, because,
Will they allow you to also just do live streams with your phone?
Yeah, because I mean, I've got Sprint, and if there's one thing they're known for, it's their excellent network coverage. So I'm sure that there's 5G hotspots all through the fucking Appalachian Trail.
Well, the Verizon guy went to Sprint.
That's true, he did. All right, I'm just gonna fill this out because it's. Watch their of all the shit I apply for and all the fucking crap I put my name in for. This is gonna be what they're like. I don't want to do that. I am COVID fat. This would be a great opportunity. No, don't talk to me about exercise. Oh my god. There's state counter. Oh, you can't do this if you live in New Hampshire.
Why not?
That's fucking racist.
Wait, you have to live in the state?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell them I live in New York. How about that? And there we go. And
Oregon Arts, I'm not bringing beer to you guys. I'm bringing my own beer. You got to carry your own. Fuck you.
All right, now it's born.
Yeah, no, that is racist.
That is racist. I'm going to leave that in the comments. I'm going to leave that in the comment right here. And I was born in...
Minimum xenophobic.
Yeah. It's reasons you're looking... All right. It's here's the questionnaire. It's my favorite part of anything. We're looking for someone who can post lots of great content during the hike. Do you have an Instagram handle or blog we can check out? Yes. It's Real Tom Green. There we go. And think the trail's calling. We'd love to hear your story. I'm registering in protest against your racism against people from New England. I get that we're difficult to deal with, and when we drink, we cause problems. But there are no Red Sox games, on the Appalachian Trail. It shouldn't be a problem, but you're making it one. Stop it. There we are.
Hey, Nick, check your DMs real quick.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Just checking, making sure you know.
I don't give a fuck. What are you? I mean, shit. It's like no one watches this shit, right? Yeah. So yeah, get my. Anyway, so they're looking for that thing, and thank you for checking it out. What kind of what's your story? Oh, what's it? I love brewery stories. Like I used to like beer, so I decided to start making it. Whoopsie. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I started making it as a hobby. My friend said it was really good, so then I made more. That's how like almost all brewery stories go.
Yeah, that's how my buddy actually runs. Let me see if I can find them. Oh, yeah, there we go. Litherman's Limited. This is my buddy Michael Houtley Pierce. So I'm going to try and have him on the show sometime because he's a fucking hilarious dude and a actual podcaster. But so, and I can actually show you what the fuck? Where is your list of beer, dick? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so Little Miss Strange. So you'll see like Little Miss Strange Imperial IPA, Bow Wow Yippee-Yo IPA, Misguided Angel, Throne of Gold, Perfect Day Sour, Hot Sex on a Platter Stout, No Other Place Sour, Cherry Bomb Sour. What did you get? Oh my God, you guys stopped carrying the beer I created. I made when Prince died. I reached out to them and I was like, so I take it you're making a beer to celebrate Prince, yes? And he's like, of course I am. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm gonna do like a plum ale. I'm like, oh, Purple Rain? You're gonna do Purple Rain. Like literally everybody else. You know, what should I do? Oh, I don't know. You could do a beer that shows people that you actually know Prince's body of work. Maybe a raspberry saison. Call it Raspberry Beret. Oh, yes. And it was. It was good, too. It was only going to be a limited run thing. They ended up carrying it for fucking 3 years.
Nice.
Yeah, it's tasty beer. And hopefully I'm going to go join them sometime to make my own. So, yeah. Fuck it. Beer is good. Wait, hang on. Life is strange, beer is good, people are crazy. Is that how it goes?
No idea.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see what's happening at the... Ow.
13, 10, 13 in transit, Broadway 14.
That's exciting.
Cool.
It's like they speak a foreign language. I can understand astronauts better than these people. All right. Well, all right. So that's some crazy shit we got going on there now. Just we'll be catching up with the videos, but Catharsis donated $3.50. Incredibly relevant right now. Looking forward to it. Catharsis, thank you for Team Even stepping in. Skull Maggots hosted with a viewer. Thank you as always, Scully. Crab90 with a $1.50 donation. Happy Monday, degenerates. Just because it's the end of the world does not mean we have to give up on our everlasting ambitions of joining the ranks of the 1% of society to live with no consequences and lavish wealth, and we will be watching that as soon as we come to the break in about 20 minutes, half hour. Yeah, about 20 minutes. Fuck, this is going by so fast. So, let's jump into some of the really fun news. No, we're not just going to talk about the riots. We covered that for 8 hours on Friday, didn't we? Yeah, no, Habib, I know how it's spelled. It's a pun, kind of. Yeah. It's a pun. Marshall is a name. Hence, it's Marshall and his law. God damn it. Fucking Arabs always having to fuck up Jewish comedy. I don't understand it.
Yeah, he got on one of my jokes. It's like, being dumb is not a joke.
Yeah, Habib. Listen, this isn't a bacon cheeseburger. It doesn't require your feedback. It's like, I swear to Christ, it's like, I've known Habib for, 6 years now. And, yeah, if there's 2 ways you can always be sure to get his attention. One, food porn. 2, perceived grammar issues.
Yeah.
Can't really fault him too hard on it, though. Especially because he does have good taste in food porn, even though he's entirely too skinny to truly enjoy it. Gotta fucking...
I hate that.
Yeah.
Tony Hinchcliffe, same problem.
Right? It's like I'm like, I remember being that way, and now I'm like, I remember being that way. Fuck. All right, well, let's get to some of like the awful shit. We got to get through this shit, and then we can get to like with the videos you guys are sending in. We can get to chatting with the people who are hanging in the clean room as always. If you want to just come on and chat, shoot the shit a bit, raise whatever stink points you want to make whatever stink, and raise whatever issues. It's your chance to jump on in the cleaning room, and then we'll just we'll do that. And Habib, when you find me a joke I make that isn't lazy, well then I would like you to point that out, because that is what we call an imposter. So who saw Senator Tom Cotton being a fucking genius today? Trump should use the Insurrection Act to deploy active duty military cities. I'm so glad we won the Cold War so that we didn't have troops on the streets, militarized borders, checkpoints asking for papers, an established oligarchy who is unquestioned and immune from prosecution. All this fun shit. I'm so glad we did that, because it would suck if we... Oh, fuck. We don't have any of that. Tom Cotton said on Monday President Trump should use the Insurrection Act and deploy active duty U.S. troops to the city streets impacted by the protest. Hello. What up, dude?
I apologize for interrupting your show or anything like that.
That's okay. What's up?
Just want to make sure. You know Quinn's still hanging out downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Alright, just make sure.
Is she setting things on fire?
No.
She's causing problems?
She's just riding a bicycle in the rain. I just want to make sure that's okay.
It's raining?
Yeah, that's weird.
Tell her to come in and change.
Alright. Can you? I can't do that.
Alright, hold on. Jables, can you keep him entertained for a minute?
Yeah.
I gotta go yell at my
okay.
kid.
Be entertained.
Yeah, I gotta go yell at my kid for a second.
How's everybody else doing? Is anybody else's city on fire right now? Oh, the libertarians and gun nuts were already protesting shit. They're always protesting. Yeah, Y2K and W, pretty sure you're safe. And Dina, I know you're safe. There's only like 20 people. It's just a bar fight if a riot breaks out. I don't really have access to the articles or anything. Otherwise, I'd read it. Oh, that's a plus. Do you have 300 yards of range that's actually applicable? It feels weird just sitting here by myself. Kind of don't like it. Oh, yeah. Hold up at the end. See you, Habib. Have a good one. Yeah, I've got nothing. I just got home before Nick pulled me in. I haven't even eaten. Is there anything interesting happened that's non-riot or COVID related that you guys know about? That we haven't already covered?
Sorry about that.
Thank God you're...
Oh, yeah, no. Quinn was riding a bike around in the rain, but wearing, like, her overpriced cosplay gear when she did it. It's like, you're gonna ruin it. Stop it. So, Christ. Oh, I am so out of shape. chasing after children, being chased by dogs. It's kind of my new thing. So, where were we? Oh yeah, basically this dipshit. Yeah, this dipshit from Arkansas. Yeah, he's basically just cheering on. What the president can do is say that justice will be done in accordance with the law for George Floyd. We will always respect the rights of peaceful protesters. Do you though? Do you really? We're getting a little posse comitatus here, huh? So, I need to not smoke or just stop chasing preteens riding bicycles around in a parking lot. Whew. Let's see, it was used in 92 when the governor of California requested federal assistance for the riots in LA, but has not been enacted since then. So, there's Senator Tom Cotton being a goddamn Mensa member, and then we come by saying, Trump's going to mobilize heavily our military.
My fellow Americans, my first and highest duty as president is to defend our great country.
God bless you,
the American
sir.
people. I swore an oath to uphold the laws of our nation, and that is exactly what I will do. All Americans were rightly sickened and revolted by the brutal death of George Floyd. My administration is...
I'm hearing some real sincerity there. How about you?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I feel safer already.
fully committed that for George and his family, justice will be served. He will not have died in vain. But we cannot allow the righteous cries and peaceful protesters to be drowned out by an angry mob. The biggest victims of the rioting are peace-loving citizens in our poorest communities.
Like, yeah, like the ones that, we're trying to dismantle so that friends and in-laws can profit off of tax breaks. This is fucking wonderful. See, the best thing about barreling headfirst into a quasi-fascist dystopia is how transparent it is. It's my favorite flavor.
Yeah, I take it back like a couple weeks ago when I said this apocalypse is boring as fuck.
Oh, I know. It got real exciting in the second act, didn't it?
Yeah, just really boom.
Yeah.
Way the fuck up.
Yeah, this whole end of the world thing is really starting to play out like a Wes Anderson film, and I'm kind of... I don't know what to make of it, Chapels. I don't know what to make of it.
And as their president, I will fight to keep them safe. I will...
Yeah, it's a Thanos snap, but he can't. He doesn't know. He never learned to snap his fingers. Like, can you help here? Like, huh? Everyone's gone. Shit, I wasn't thinking clearly.
will fight to protect you. I am your president of law and order and an ally of all peaceful protesters.
Especially the ones who think that some people belong in certain states and the lighter-skinned ones belong in other ones. Those are my people. I love them. They're very fine people.
Especially the people that believe that just because you don't live in Virginia, you can't be a hike master on the Appalachian Trail.
Exactly. Fucking alt-right breweries need to be shut down. Give me that 20 grand in restitution. That's what I'm looking for. And then, this is why I don't trust the government. They never pay attention to my issues. They're like, well, what is the, tell me something negative the government's ever done to you. It's like, no. I'll tell you the positive stuff that they never did. Because, as a white guy in New Hampshire, this is where I plant my flag. Like, some people want to just keep living and have more economic opportunity and not be shot and profiled by cops recklessly and not be kept in the concentrated ghettos where they're made to work shit jobs for major corporations who don't think that they deserve health care or a livable wage but still think that the most important thing in their lives is the economy through the eyes of their betters. But, it's kind of same in my opinion. I don't get 20 grand for drinking craft beer. And Word! Oh, hey, come here. You just gotta model that shirt real quick, because I've been wondering where it is.
Hi.
Because it's my show, it's my YouTube Saints shirt. It's actually made by one of the people in the chat, as was this one. Though they were made by different people. Anyway, go enjoy the bike ride. Don't fall down, and if you do it in spectacular fashion. She's like getting to ride a bike around in a parking lot, in an empty parking lot, so she's having fun.
Yeah.
Where was I? Oh yes, my civil rights. I'll take 15 grand if they want to settle out of court. How about that? And if they don't, I expect this president to deploy the goddamn military to stop them, because apparently it's completely arbitrary. We're living in a tin pot junta of some kind. So why the fuck not?
But in recent days, our nation has been gripped by professional anarchists, violent mobs, arsonists, looters, criminals, rioters, Antifa, and others.
Can I be honest with you about something that's fucking amazed me though? Something like you'd be certain you'd have to expect, but I haven't yet heard this illiterate fuckbag. He has yet to blame this shit on illegal immigrants. I'm not sure this is the same Trump. I think that one died of COVID and then they hatched another one. Yeah?
He's looking less like he's been in a tanning bed, so.
Exactly. He looks more like, he's fresh out of one of the gestation tanks. And they let him out and they gave him a suit and they gave him a fucking Whopper Jr. And he's like, it's starting to come back to me now. It's like, okay, yes, we got some riots going on. And as soon as he starts talking, like, fuck, did any of you tell him it's the Mexicans' fault? Shit, no. Damn it. Oh, you missed it, though, last night. And I'm not stealing it. Judah.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Judah Freelander had a great joke. He's like, when I'm president, I'm going to build a wall down the middle of Mexico. That way they'll get confused and they'll just break into Mexico. It's all about strategy. Yeah, I think you'd like that special.
Okay, yeah, I'll check it out later. Too.
Yeah, someone's like, he's like, what other issues do you have? Because I mean, like, the entire special was for the most part just crowd work. And he's just like, when I'm president, what other issues? And they're like, abortion, mandatory. That's right. I'm all there. I'm all for a woman's right. I'm for a woman's rights, and there's too many people. So, and they're like, gay marriage also mandatory. If you want to get married, if you're a man, you want to get married to a lady, you got to suck a dick at least once. Strategy.
Number of
Yeah. Now back to the bad improv.
state and local governments have failed to take necessary action to safeguard their residents. Innocent people have been savagely beaten, like the young man in Dallas, Texas, who was left dying on the street, or the woman in upstate New York.
I really hope that he fucking invokes the, he like raises his tiny yet still curiously pudgy fist and shakes it in anger, in the name of Diabetes Hawkeye, who decided that with his trusty bow and arrow, he would put an end to the unrest in his city before blaming his attack on black people when he had a small mob of angry white kids beat the fuck out of him and torch his car. Fit the description. or Machete Man, which, as we saw, were you here when we discovered that the machete wielding guy? So he's being like foisted up as this hero by certain parts of the internet, let's say. And they're like, he's dead. He's definitely dead. They killed him for being white. He was trying to defend his business. No, it was some like dipshit who liked drinking at a bar, so he decided he was going to single-handedly with his trusty blade defend it.
Yeah, he was a furry that liked to hang out at that particular
bar. Not a furry. No, he was a brony.
Oh, sorry, brony.
He was.
My bad.
Yeah, he was a brony.
Adam from Your Movie Sucks is listening. I'm sorry for mixing that up.
Yeah, he was. Well, not just that. He was not only a brony. He was a brony fanfic author. Prolific one too, apparently. So, yeah, and there's a whole Twitter string that he wrote saying how what he did was fucking stupid. And he's like, probably wasn't a great idea on my part. And even with that out there, these aviator chuds are just like, he was just trying to defend his neighborhood.
Yeah, he ran at them with a sword. So justified.
Yeah, you don't. Here's the pro tip, guys. Pro tip. Don't run into a riot swinging a machete and screeching at the top of your lungs like that. Just don't do it.
I'm kind of retarded.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
To protect a business that's not even yours.
Yeah, and just because it's a bar that you like drinking at. There are plenty of bars I like drinking at. I would never, in any conceivable instance, ever put. I wouldn't even put my own convenience at risk. In that case.
Yeah, here's what you do: if there's a bar that you like drinking at, and it's under threat of like being like getting windows bashed in and getting it trashed and everything, here's what you do: you let the owners take care of it because they possibly have insurance, and then you volunteer to help them fix things up.
Yeah. Or even like while it's being looted, right? Go and calmly take a seat at the bar while they smash everything up, and then just ask them nicely to please pass you a bottle. Have your drink calmly so you're still a patron. Pay for what you drink. Tip generously. Go the fuck home. Do not try to fucking sword art online your way into a massive hospital bill.
Actually, that sounds like a lot of fun. Just like as the looting's going on, just break into a bar with a group of people and just calmly sit at the bar while everybody else is destroying everything.
Yeah, just casually drink and then like wait until it's fully looted and then just like take, just like cash out like you normally would and like maybe put it in a Ziploc and tape it to the bottom of the bar and just like let the owner know. Just come back, be like, hey. He's like standing there looking at his livelihood destroyed, wondering like how he's gonna have to haggle with his insurance company, and then, hey, what's up?
I'm just getting my phone.
You what?
Just getting my phone.
Okay, but leave it set down while you ride a bike.
Oh, okay.
Are you still riding the bike?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, just don't do anything to like crack your phone, because
I won't.
we're not getting you another one. That's a lie. We'll totally end up getting her another one. I just like her to think that we won't. But yeah, no, it's just and just like the bar owner's just looking around all depressed. The livelihood's just right. Hey, here's a surprise under the bar for you. He looks under. It's like it's the $38. Yeah, it's for you. I'll be back tomorrow. We won't be open tomorrow. Oh, come on, really?
After all I did.
Yeah, it's like you're telling me you can't repair this place for $38. Are you really going to milk me for a 25% tip? 20 was enough. Anyway, I'm going home. Right now there's some people like getting the vapors and fainting on couches being like, he's mocking the destruction of businesses. If it's, listen, it's that, don't make fun. We heard that before, don't we? Don't make fun.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here to do. Let's make fun of this some more.
Viciously attacked by dangerous thugs. Small business owners have seen their dreams utterly destroyed.
Oh, let's have more fun with it.
New York's finest have been hit in the face with bricks. Brave nurses who have battled the virus are afraid to leave their homes.
Now we are listening to Tim Pool.
A police precinct has been overrun. Here in the nation's capital, the Lincoln Memorial and the World War II Memorial have been vandalized. One of our most historic churches was set ablaze. A federal officer in California, an African-American enforcement hero, was shot and killed. These are not acts of peaceful protest. These are acts of domestic terror. The destruction of innocent life and the spilling of innocent blood is an offense to humanity and a crime against God. America needs...
It's a crime against God. Which leads us to our next article. President Trump calls police killings acts of domestic terror and says that it's crime against God. That's right. All of you looters who fucked up that Target. God was watching. God. And you know who his instrument of vengeance is? That's right. Donald Trump and the might of the U.S. military. We wouldn't dream of going to war in another country. That's always misused. This is why he wanted to rebuild the military, so that he could send them out onto American streets. And watch what happens. I'm going to call it now. He's going to do this. He's going to send the military out. He's going to get away with it. No one's going to call him on his shit. Nothing's going to happen. And then the election's going to come. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to do the same goddamn thing. Especially like, is this going to go bad? He's going to be like, if he gets voted out, he's going to be like, I deployed the military to defend our elections. I lost. Clearly it was rigged. It was rigged by the radical left. God damn it. Why can no one leave me alone when I'm doing a fucking... What's up, Gwen? Jesus Christ, the kid's like texting me from downstairs. So it's like, hey, yo. Like, what? So.
Is she doing sick wheelies in the parking lot?
She's doing those cool tricks where you like just like ride the bike on the front tire. Yeah.
Nindos.
Is that what it's called? I just knew.
Nindos.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. That's right. That's what it's called on a skateboard too, isn't it? Oh my God. What the? Yes.
No, front side manual.
What is it now?
Quinn wants to add me on Facebook.
I tell her she shouldn't even have a Facebook. It's pretty much harmless.
If she adds me,
Yeah, she just posts dumb shit she finds on like.
I don't care about her end. You added me, and what happened? Friends you may know.
Oh yeah, no, just no.
Right?
Yeah, no, let's not do that.
That's kind of where I was getting to. So like,
No.
she's asking, and I just like,
No. Yeah, no. Just tell her.
Thank
Just
you.
tell her
I'm
no
just
thanks.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep going on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so Quinn has a Facebook apparently. I take back everything I said. We need the army on the streets right now.
Well, Facebook and Instagram are linked. If she didn't have a Facebook,
I've tried getting them shut down like 5 times now because she doesn't need to be having them, but they're just like, oh,
Yeah.
derp. Well, we can't do that. We're too busy with improving your experience. It's like, this made it worse.
have you tried at least just teaching her about anonymity on the internet?
Oh yeah, I don't know. She keeps herself anonymous as shit actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a plus.
Yeah, it's all with her. It's all what the fuck, wrong one. Yeah, with her it's all just she's an anon. But goddamn, this is troubling and troublesome. Anyway, we reached the 1 hour mark. Let's go back and see what's been offered to us. Anyway, the long and short is that just in the same way that Trump likes to think that only his supporters are true Americans, which let's be honest, he does because he's like, and the true Americans won't stand for the radical left, which in his eyes, much like, half of fucking Red Pill YouTube is anyone who isn't on Team MAGA right now. Yeah. So I'm not surprised, that he thinks that this is an act against God. It's a funny thing, though. For an all-powerful deity, he sure doesn't, get off his ass and ever do shit when supposedly his laws are being violated. Kind of makes you want to go and have sex with another man, doesn't it, Jables? That's right. I think we need a gay sex protest. Just that famous ass-eating picture? Yeah, we all know that one. It's been making the rounds. That's what we need. We need a small militia worth of people to just go up to the gates, the fence surrounding the White House, that famous fence, the one Eric Andre wanted to get into. And they just need to, just eat the ass on the fence. And we can extrapolate meaning in our own good time. So, to start out with, let's see Catharsis sending us an incredibly relevant video right now. Let's take a look and see what that is. Yep, please load. Thank you. Ooh, that's some Sepultura. Let's check this out, shall we?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Unfucked.
I'm kind of retarded.
Oh, there's something. Yep. Alright, what the fuck? Why are there pop-ups? Okay, there we go. Let's check this out.
I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded. city. I'm in siege, daughter alone. I'm sick of this. Inside the state, war is created. No man's land will be alive. Rebuild, resist, rebuild. Chaos AD, disorder unleashed, starting to burn, starting to leech. Silence means death, stand on your feet. Inner fear, your worst enemy. Refuse, resist, refuse.
Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Definitely feeling that. Dad version of Chris to the bathroom. Sorry, now I'm just trying to catch up here. Let's see. So yeah, that's pretty solid. Thank you, White Skin W, for that. Sorry, Catharsis. Crab then comes in with the $1.50 here to throw this whatever it is at us. Let's find out.
So it's early Monday morning, and I've been wanting to make a Monday morning video for a long time, and finally, D-Rock, we're doing it. So real quick, this is just a rant, very simple, and something that I want you to pass on or watch every Monday morning, because the level of complaining is unacceptable. Look, what if I told you this was the last Monday morning of your life? What if I told you you die this week? Would you complain about your crap job or that test you don't want to take? I doubt it. You would go much higher level thinking. Well, that's really what it takes. It takes understanding that if you're not pumped right now, if you're begrudging what you're about to do, if you're not looking forward to it.
What the fuck
look,
is this?
I respect practicality. You gotta go through school because your parents want to. You gotta pay your rent. You got student loans. I get it. But please recognize the world we're living in. We're living in a world where there's so much more opportunity. This internet thing created way more opportunity for all of us. Way more. I mean, look, you might not even be alive. Like, your mom and dad could have had sex like 3 minutes later and you wouldn't even exist, and you're complaining. You could have ended up being a bus, a tree. I just don't get the mentality of being head down sad on a Monday morning. I'm gonna make Monday morning my bitch. I'm gonna make you Saturday Monday morning. That's what I wanna do every morning, and that's what I want from you. Please, take a step back and think about how awesome it actually is. And then recognize that you can attack the world in a totally different way because you were lucky enough to be born during this era.
That's true, and it's a timely thing that he says, too, because a bunch of people just decided to seize the day and probably attack that very street he's standing on.
Yeah, he can go fuck himself. Life isn't great right now.
Yeah, how do you know I don't want to be a bus? Maybe I want to be a bus. Maybe I want to be a tree. Don't tell me what I should be grateful for. Maybe it's like, maybe I've been living my entire life as a lie. Maybe my parents should have fucked later, or maybe never at all. Yeah? Maybe I should be on exactly Merc Domolith. Maybe I'd be more comfortable on fire. It's not for this dude to say. Although he does look happy, and I kind of wish that I had that energy like at any given part of the day. I don't. He does. it's energy privilege that he's flexing on me right now, and I'm not feeling too good about it. But thank you for the $1.50 there, Crabbo. And Y2KNW coming in, and I'm always excited because if this is what I think it is, it's just, no.
Hey, Dyke, want a beer?
What's up, my dude?
Yeah, have another beer.
Yes, fuck, give me another beer. Fuck it.
I approve.
Any more of those beer there, my God?
Now, see, look, I don't mean to pit you guys against each other, okay? But Crab, that was motivational. That was life affirming right there. That's what we need more of. Life coaches, they exist to be hit by buses. These guys, these are kings.
Hey, Dyke, want a beer?
Kings, I say.
Yeah, have another beer.
Yes, fuck, give me another beer. Fuck it. Any more of those beer there, my God?
Okay, tell me honestly, who here doesn't feel life affirmed right now? Who doesn't feel like the world is their oyster after seeing that? If you say you don't, you're fucking lying. You're lying to yourself, to me too, and that's the real crime. All right, so we got that from Y2KNW. Thank you, Y2KNW. Thank you, Crab, too, for that. I mean, that's, I guess it's, if I was still capable of being depressed, which I'm not because everything is a fucking dark farce to me and it's hilarious, I might do something. But next up, we got Anime Moon with the $5 reduced. Throw us this. Undoubtedly, I'm going to guess it's Cell fighting somebody. Other than again, Y2K. Nope.
Let's see here. It says you've done location shots in Japan, China, South Sudan, Afghanistan, and North Korea. Why do I always get the fucking weirdos?
Bunch of haters wonder why can't be no gamer. Laptop Vicky, all she wanna do is bang, girl.
Anyways, let's get down to brass fucking tacks here.
No.
What do you know about debt? You know what? It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
All you need to know is our monthly budget got cleared last weekend, and I might have used all of it? On what? Well, about that.
Hang on, this is 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
I'm just trying to be safe.
Oh, no, I appreciate it. Those hoverboards are fucking dangerous.
Oh, yeah, you would know, wouldn't you?
Yeah, my wrist is still fucked up. But yeah, as long as she's got a helmet on.
I wanted to ask you, and B, I was like, you can't ride it without a helmet. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 6 minutes, 30 seconds.
Yeah, and just help. I mean, if she's gonna give it a try, just give her a spot.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Thank you,
Hey,
Dave.
I'm doing this much.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Dave. Yeah, sorry. This is one of those weird nights where quite literally, it's like I've got a show to do. Okay, cool. Okay, boom. I need to. Okay, bye. Hey, can you come downstairs? I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, Quinn's gonna try the hoverboard now. So Dave decided to grab one of the motorcycle helmets to protect her noggin. I really hope she doesn't fucking break anything. Oh Christ. Anyway, watch a little bit more of this. Anime Moon. I'm not sitting through 6 minutes and 30 seconds of this though.
Look, all I can tell you is the IRS doesn't look too kindly on the fact that a sizable chunk of that budget is now coursing through my bloodstream. But before we start pointing fingers about who spent whose money on blow, cheap bills, and strippers, in my defense, I was really bored. And also, look at these puppies! Are you getting any of this? I've been talking to for the past 10 minutes. American Sniper, you with me?
I could skip.
That was a waste.
I could skip the middle 3 minutes. Okay, well, here's the minute 4, I guess.
And I know what you're asking. Oda-chan, how are you better than the other waifus out there? Well, it's simple. Just look at how cute I am. I'm fucking adorable. So sign up to my program. The life of your dreams is on.
Good to see you again, Oda-chan. You're under arrest.
Fuck off me. I'm fucking shutting a fucking infomercial here, you fucking cocksucker. Fuck you. Motherfucker, you ain't got shit on me. Go fucking out. Go fuck yourself. I'm making an honest living here, you fucking cocksucker.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was frozen. still, thank you, Anime Moon, for this weeb shit. It's much appreciated. Oh, let's just transition. All right. Well, that's the end of tonight's video offerings from our dear viewers. One Canuck gifted a sub tier 1 to Cynical Satyr, 1 month going strong. 1 month, another tier 1 sub to Y2KNW, 12 months going strong. Thank you, Canuck, for being so generous. Welcome everyone to the beginning of June. Can you believe it's already June? Exciting. Now, let's see. We got about 45 minutes left because I do still need to also do the parenting thing and make sure that Quinn doesn't smash her fucking knees or elbows on the ground when she inevitably falls off that stupid invention known as the hoverboard. Fortunately, she has a professional, I don't know, somebody who knows what they're doing watching, because I'd be useless. I'd just watch. I'd be like, yep, that happened to me too. It sucked.
Yep.
Yeah, so let's have ourselves a little...
hilarious on this end.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure, as long as you enjoyed it, that's the important thing, as long as you guys enjoyed it, because, you know, fuck me, right? And the first one is Scully Maggot. What's happening, Scully Maggots?
Well, I had a bad afternoon until it just got better.
How'd it get better?
Well, I did not know a certain word, and someone is screaming that out at a couple of my friends in that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it the N-word?
No. It's like this. It's this weird Jesus guy going around going like futility, and apparently it means infectiousness and uselessness.
Oh, you never knew the word futility?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's a great word. Yeah, like it's an
resistance is futile.
Yeah, it's this and that is an exercise in futility.
But he was going, "Oh Jesus, oh God, join my cult, whatever." And I just told my friends, like, "Hey, go ahead and kick his ass for me."
Oh Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
Wait. Now I'm confused.
He is a local idiot drunk.
Ah. Well, so you met a Christian drunk who taught you the word futility. That sounds, I mean, perfect. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just, as usual, like, tonight is such a fucking clusterfuck for me personally. I don't understand why. Like, this never happens. Like, every fucking 5 minutes of the show is interrupted by something. But, what are you gonna do? It's fucking first show of the month. Screw it.
Oh, it's that time of month, eh?
Yeah. It's always that time of month, dude. Honestly, my vagina bleeds 24/7.
Yeah.
Who are you? Ari Shafir?
Oh yeah, no. I mean, we're both like, you know, we're both fake Jews. We're both like kind of pariahs at the moment. And for things we've said and done. We're both hysterically funny, and we're both friends with Joe Rogan. One of those isn't true. Can you guess which one? That's true. Ari Shafir is not funny.
Ooh.
Ari's funny. He just needs to not, poke at the open wounds in our nation's psyche. Although you notice, though, between the coronavirus and the riots, it's like everybody forgot about Kobe. How could you forget about Kobe?
I was just scrolling through Google and that, and like I saw Kobe was only the beginning of this worst 2020 year.
Yeah, he's a harbinger of things to come. We should have read the tea leaves in his untimely demise. Would have seen this all coming.
Yeah, because I cared so much about his death.
I mean, I was kind of sad, I'm like, it's like, well, we had Epstein, and And now this, like, pretty soon we're gonna be all out of rapists.
Just let the world burn.
I'm glad. See, this is like, if Ari Shafir is listening.
Wet dream.
Yeah, if Ari Shafir is listening, listen. I know you love your tweets, but this is a good way to handle it. You know, they say too soon. All you got to do is wait for other shit to distract people, and then all of a sudden the rawness of their mourning is over. You know, like it's like,
I'm
oh,
not wrong, you're wrong.
that's right. I forgot about that Kobe guy. Oh, well, shit. Yeah, and that's how that happens.
I think I was more sad that the kids died along with Kobe.
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, like, the jokes aside, it sucks, like, that any of those people died, that the helicopter went down, that Kobe died, that his pilot died, that his kid died. That is all genuinely terrible. But it is just funny because it was, like, a national tragedy that, like, some people were reacting to on the same level as fucking 9/11. And then global pandemic and 140 cities are on goddamn fire. It's like, oh, that's what perspective tastes like. It's peppery.
You know, I just wonder if the West Coast is just laughing at us.
Oh, probably. Just got a text.
Not really.
Your mom.
Are they on fire right now?
Yes.
Yes.
What do you mean on fire? Yeah. There's riots up and down all the West Coast.
No, I'm talking about not like West.
The fuck are you talking about, West?
I'm talking about like the other side of the world.
Yeah,
That's
well,
not a coast.
yeah.
That's the other side of the world.
Yeah, and if you go far enough west, you hit Hong Kong, and guess what it is? On fire.
Yeah. If you go even farther west, you end up back on the East Coast.
No, well, first you got to pass through the Middle East, which is always on fire.
Good point.
Yeah. No. Well, it is kind of a strange thing to think about and notice, though. Like,
China's experiencing a second wave of people getting infected, so they're shutting everything down and locking people in their houses again.
except for their Uyghur concentration camps, they're keeping those open.
Yeah.
But it's a kind of, if you look back over the last 5 years, even, like, all around the world, on 10 easily, but just within the last 5, right? Almost every single continent and every major nation has experienced, like, fucking extraordinary unrest. And it's, like, all different reasons, all different motivations, but what it ultimately comes down to over and over again is that government is too damn authoritarian to a lot of these fucking people. You know, they've had enough. People have had enough here. People definitely had enough in Hong Kong, but they're only really starting to see the beginning of it because it's going to get worse for them. Middle East, same thing. The Arab Spring, all this shit, right? And it's like if you don't have a part inside of you, if there's not like and I'm not saying you need to be a hardcore ANCAP or a super like Randian libertarian, but if you don't have a stripe, if you don't have that rebellious libertarian anarchistic strike somewhere in you, which says like, you know, fight the power, fuck the man, all that, even just a little bit, then I don't think I could trust you. Because I mean that is, you know, that's when you're, yeah, that's when you're getting into that seriously scary kind of like oh well, the boss said so it should be fine, you know. Oh, by the way, they said we're not supposed to use these words anymore, they memory hold them, but it's fine, you know.
So you're saying I can't say ain't anymore?
No, that's things. That's your version of anarchistic rebellion, Skull. Improper grammar. You know, everyone has a part to play, and as long as you find yours,
see,
more power to you.
Put that word in the dictionary.
No, you're the one who went to the library, pulled out a dictionary, and wrote it in the dictionary. It doesn't count. That's called That's called defacing property, and that's enough to get fucking Delta Force sent after you. Okay. Yeah, that's right.
There was a blank space in the dictionary. I had to do something.
Fucking First Cavalry's gonna come rolling up to your house like, we heard you defaced a library book. But isn't that public property? Oh shit, you're right. Never mind. Holy shit, someone's ransacking an Arby's.
Oh, don't say
Roll
that.
out.
The guy from the future's gonna come back and put bacon on his head again.
Right. Well, it's just, I mean, it's I don't know, it's a kind of exciting time, I think, to see all this going down in the way that it is. It's not good, but it's also necessary. And if your act of rebellion is using the word ain't and defacing library books and drawing little dicks on the inside of Jane Eyre, that's your part. That's your thing. And I encourage it. Now it's time to find your own rebellion. It's like, my rebellion? I wear jorts now. Yeah. Because you know what?
Are you wearing them now?
No, I would never wear them live. But yeah, no, just like, going around in shorts. And yes, by the way, I did pull that sprang to mind because I caught the last 10 minutes of Jay and Silent Bob the reboot. Which honestly, if that movie all the way through is as bad as it looks, I can understand why America's on fire right now.
There's like an ad for Silent Jay and Bob, whatever. I'm sorry, my mind's twisted.
Thinking about that improper grammar too much, huh?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But Silent Jay and Bob.
Oh God, damn it, Skull.
Sorry.
There we go. Yeah.
Mind twisted. Anyways, them two. There's an ad, apparently on Pornhub.
Jay and Scooby Doo, was it? No. Scully, I'm gonna leave that comment alone. We don't need to explore how you came across that. I don't want to know how your search history generates an algorithm within Pornhub that says, "Hey, you want to see some Kevin Smith shit right now?" It's like, "Oh, I was almost there, but now I'm over the moon."
I went to go watch those movies in a legal way, and the ad was there.
Wait.
Yeah.
Which ones? There's like movies that have Jay and Silent Bob that you wouldn't even expect to have Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
No, they're.
Here's the thing: if you gotta, I want you to go back and watch that famous movie, A Time to Kill, with Samuel L. Jackson, because if you look really close, you'll see Jay and Silent Bob in the jury box. Mm-hmm. That's truth you can take to the bank, but you can't deposit it because the bank is on fire. There we go. When's that shit gonna pop off? When are they gonna start looting banks?
Well, they gotta start at 7-Elevens first.
Yeah, it's like it'd be funny if you get one of these wannabe civic leaders just like, we need to stop destroying businesses in our own community. Leave the liquor store and the check cashing place alone. Go fuck up Bank of America. And when I say that, it comes out initially as a joke, but as it leaves my lips, it tastes like a genuine sentiment. Of course, then again, that's another thing I love though, is I'm watching online as you see the old hardcore I'm hashtag free speech extremist, right? And they're like, yes, send the military in and stop that looting. I go, oh, okay. All right, cool. So yeah, that's where we are. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just wondering where Al-Qaeda is right now. So many people have been like, I keep my guns in case the government decides to get tyrannical. Like, okay, well, hey, they're actually sending the army out on the streets, and they might end up shooting civilians, right? Well, goddamn, serves them right. Oh, okay. So you're yeah. Well, it's the sort of thing. Like they're only like the government can only be tyrannical if it comes for the things that you like. Like if it comes to take your guns or tries to regulate, I don't know, tobacco industry. That's government going too far. But if we got to send the army out to stop all these protests and riots, because nothing tells an angry populace who's willing to risk it all going out into the streets and set shit on fire to go home and obey the law like a military crackdown. It always, everyone, they see the army and they're like, oh, you know what, guys? You know what? Maybe we shouldn't be doing this. Maybe, let's just go home and not do this anymore, ever again. We'll just go home. We'll go back to work. In fact, fuck it. You know what? Yeah, you can give me a pay cut. This has been really unpatriotic of me. Oh, yeah. So I'm.
Here's the gumballs I stole from the gumball machine.
And here's the gumball machine I got them from.
And the quarters that were in there.
Yeah, the fucking police would look at you like, where the fuck did you find a gumball machine? What do you?
From my local food line that was still
some kind
available.
of some kind of goddamn boomer rioter here, or you're the boomer looter. Hashtag boomer looter. Combine them, you get a loomer. There we go.
A luger.
Combine them and you get a luger. Combine them and you hawk a loogie. It's just science. There's no way around this. This is how the world's been. This is where the world's been headed.
Combine them to hawk a loogie to get a luger.
There we look at this. Look, we're solving the world's problems right now. We're figuring out. You were coming in here saying like, talking about, oh, I'm going to use the word ain't as an act of civil disobedience to show Merriam-Webster she can't tell me what the fuck to do. And now look at this.
Ain't actually is in the dictionary.
Yeah, because Skull fucking wrote it in there in permanent marker. I know. We went over this. It's that's Skull's action. He's gonna go back and he's gonna. Did they add yeet yet? Is yeet in the dictionary yet?
I don't know.
I mean, it's going to be eventually.
What is trending is a word now.
Well,
in the dictionary.
It's like I want to see the subdescription. It's like like 1, demonstrating widespread popularity in a viral manner. 2, the worst part of YouTube. I kid. The quartering never makes it to trending, and he's still one of the worst parts of YouTube. But that's actually something I did want to look at. I didn't get a chance to take a look, but was it Jake Paul who was looting? Yeah. Oh, YouTube star Jake Paul didn't loot this weekend. He did something much worse.
Oh, no. Again?
Yeah.
How can we ever be surprised?
Let's see. During the violent protests that raged across America on Saturday night, the Fashion Square Mall in Scottsdale, Arizona was one of the countless shopping areas that fell victim to vandalism and looting. What made the scene in Arizona different, however, was that footage caught on scene wasn't captured by news crews, but also infamous YouTuber Jake Paul. Let's see. Footage of Paul among scenes of protesters looting shared in a series of Instagram posts by Paul's videographer Andrew Blue. I see that shit, and like I know it's a big enough operation that he has staff and crew, but it's sort of like when I hear that like Sargon has like an agent. Like, you took that job by like choice? Wow.
At that point,
yeah.
You
Right?
sat down, thought about it, and then said, okay, this is good.
All right, let's take a look. So, what is it they're saying that he did was so wrong here, other than actually just continuing to be Jake Paul, YouTuber and sometimes professional fuck you, Forbes, disgracing the great profession of boxing by associating this fucking clown with it. Although he did put the training in, and let's see, mixed humor, but perhaps none of his past controversies is as big as the hot water he's found himself this weekend, as the nation finds itself in the grips of a deadly pandemic and emotional strife over the racial strife in the wake of the killing of George Floyd. The country's been grappling with issues, and while it's important to take Paul's apologetic words and well-intentioned at face value, the truth remains that YouTuber may have done something this weekend even worse than vandalizing property. Oh, no, I am not going through your goddamn fucking 50,000-word essay, you simpering cunt. Oh, I fucking hate Forbes. I hate Forbes, and I hate Forbes writers.
And then sign up for our email.
Yeah, let's take a look here. Okay, America's facing difficult times by shamelessly and selfishly injecting him not only into a violent protest, but also in the narrative. Paul did worse than stealing television property. He stole attention away from the real story of the protest. Fuck you. My God, you tease me with this thing, making it sound like Jake Paul did something other than Jake Paul his way through this fucking business. And no, it's just Jake Paul showed up and tried to fucking glibly mug to the camera while all this shit went around him so that he could sell some more merch. It's not worse, but it's fucking atrocious. And frankly, I would trade Jake Paul's life for any one of the innocent people killed by cops. And not just because I mourn for their families and think it was unjust, but also because can he please Paul Walker himself at this point? Please? Fuck me. No, the world is a worse off place. Oh my God, yeet is in the Cambridge Dictionary. Burn it down. Burn it the fuck. Nope, that's it. I'm full anarchist now. Burn it all the fuck down. I'm gonna just mask up. I'm gonna go smash a fucking Wendy's because I'm hungry and I don't feel like making my own square burger patties. But that's that.
They don't have, at least mine doesn't have any food at all.
Well, With that being the case, I am actually going to just briefly pop off to make sure that my daughter hasn't blown herself up on a hoverboard or broken her fucking elbow or whatever it might be. I will be...
Or run anybody over.
Yeah, or run anybody over. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Please, I'm going to mute my... Unless, do you guys want to carry on the conversation while I go?
Sure.
Okay.
Not particularly.
Not particularly. Well, I'll tell you what, Jables, if you want, because we do have only about 24 minutes left, and we got 4 people still waiting, and I would like to actually keep this show to the 2-hour mark tonight, just because I have clearly everything in the goddamn world to deal with. Scully, you want to leave us with anything, and then we'll shift off to the next person?
Sure. Join my Discord.
Okay, well, go ahead, drop a link in the chat over there in Twitch. And
Alrighty, let me.
Let's see here. Okay. And so the next one coming in is number 4. So this is going to be Liz. Scully, I'm going to drop you into the quarantine room. Thank you for coming on tonight, homie.
Thank you for inviting me.
Always a pleasure. And the next up is Liz. And I will be back again in just a few moments. So, see you then.
Liz. Hi.
Hey, what's up, Jables?
Not much. Nick left us alone. Let's burn this fucking thing to the ground. Start saying every bad word you know.
Man, no, I'm not. Yeah. I just now started feeling like a real person, so after a long afternoon of panic attacks.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Anything in particular causing them, or just in general anxiety?
Yeah. No, yeah, I fucked up. I got some concentrate for my vapes.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a sativa, and I only took 2 puffs, but I just now started feeling normal, and that was like 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna die.
Got some good shit.
Holy shit. It's like 86.6% THC.
Yeah, sounds like the stuff I've been puffing on.
Yeah, well, I haven't smoked in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe even a month.
That'll do it.
Yeah. That was intense.
Yeah, I take like 1 puff off the stuff I got, and I'm pretty toasted for a few hours.
Yeah, I'm used to being able to smoke all day long.
Well, that's good. Now you can just take a puff and chill out.
Yeah. Well, not a puff of that, but I'm terrified of that now.
Like half a puff.
I got another strain, so I'm gonna grab that.
Which strain was that you were?
It was Durban poison.
Ah.
My other one's banana kush, so
Ooh, tasty.
yeah. At least that one's gonna be an indica, so hopefully it'll just make me go take a nap.
Yeah. Get a good couch lock going.
I'll come back to the Durban. I'll come back to the Durban after I've been smoking for a while.
Yeah, get your tolerance back up.
Yeah, fuck that. Oh my god. I'm traumatized. No shit, it was like speed, man. It like,
Yeah.
well, I know what to do if I need to clean my house.
Yeah, I have some purple train wreck. Same thing.
I have tried so many different strains. I don't even know anymore because there's just so many out there. I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
and it's nearly impossible to tell if it's actually that strain.
yeah, they're all like hybrids. They're all they'll say it's like strictly a sativa or strictly an indica or something, but they're all pretty much hybrids. They're doing all sorts of crazy shit.
Yeah, hybrids got really big. And it's kind of annoying.
Oh, good God. Wow. It's, never stops, never stops. What'd I miss? Did you get me kicked off of, Twitch yet?
Jable's try.
No.
Oh, why not? You gotta try harder, man. Come on.
Yeah, well, I was trying to get Liz to show her tits, but it just didn't work out.
Oh, so we're Howard Sterning it now. Cool. Cool. Yeah.
I was telling Jables about how I got some concentrate for my vape, and I ended up getting so high I had a panic attack, and I've spent the last 3 hours just trying to become a normal person.
That'll happen periodically, I find.
It was horrific.
It's most unfortunate. Yeah, I could see that sucking. It's funny though, because I hear some people will actually like outright say, like, "Oh, that's my favorite part," thinking you're having a heart attack.
Yeah, like Joe Rogan.
Yeah, Rogan said that, and I think I'm trying to remember who else I heard say that. There's like another.
People enjoy feeling like they're gonna die, because I don't.
Yeah.
I was like, it was like speed, man. My heart was racing. And I couldn't do anything about it. I'm just like,
Yeah, well, Dina, the reason why some people like it is because the fear keeps you on your toes.
fuck the
That's
fear.
why they like.
Just makes me feel alive,
I think those people have no fucking life. If you want that kind of shit, you've never experienced the world.
It's just, yeah, it's like wow, you find anxiety attacks exciting? You must be really bored. Like really bored.
Yeah.
Like, how did you know? Oh wow, this Facebook's already blocked my video because of Warner Music Group. Cool. Well, fuck you, Facebook. No one watches you anyway.
Huh. That's weird because YouTube's still up.
Yeah, I know. It's almost like they make this shit up as they go along, huh?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, Jesus Christ. Yeah, tonight, I don't know why. Tonight has been like the most hectic. Even when I went downstairs to check on Quinn, she's like, "It's fine. I'm fine. I'm having fun. Bye." Like, well, okay. And then like I walk by a neighbor's case. Like, my dad said to leave you alone and not talk to you. Like, we were just grilling. So I have zero honest idea or clue what's happening tonight, but it's fine because the rest of the world is chaotic and on fire and doesn't make sense too. So I kind of like the idea of keeping everything in like, in the same lane, keeping track of the untrackable.
Did you hear that 2 people got killed in Davenport?
No.
From the riots?
No, how'd they die?
I'm not sure. It like just happened a little bit ago.
Oh. Well, let's have a little looky-loo in the old news department. Davenport.
Davenport where?
Iowa.
Iowa,
I think.
Let's take a look. 2 people dead after unrest. Police officer shot after being ambushed. Well, looks like we're off to a grand start to this first week of June. Let's take a little look here. Des Moines Register. 2 people dead after unrest in Davenport. Police Officers shot after being ambushed. 2 people were killed in Davenport under arrest, including rioting in numerous shootings. Around 10 p.m. Sunday, police heard disturbances around the North Park Mall involving 100 vehicles and rioters. Police Chief Paul Sikroski said in a news conference, police responded to over 20 shots fired calls. Davenport Mayor Mike Matson said at a 9 a.m. news conference there were 4 shooting victims, including a Davenport police officer. Police died in shootings at a Walmart on West Kimberly Road in the 100 block of West 15th Street. Police are investigating the fatalities of homicides. That's a likely scenario, seeing as that they were shot. Around 3 a.m., officers were ambushed in the area of 15th and Myrtle Streets. 3 officers were riding in the same vehicle at the same time the vehicle was in motion. When they were ambushed, 1 officer was shot, 1 officer returned fire, and several rounds hit the officer's vehicle. 2 officers are now on paid administrative leave, pending investigation. Protocol is normal for this. They were not like the protests and demonstrations Saturday. What we're experiencing last night was completely unacceptable and does not honor the memory of Mr. Floyd. No mandatory shelter in place has been issued. I'm not seeing anything here about a curfew, which is surprising. So, looks like we're graduating, everybody. We're moving up the ladder in terms of like wild unrest.
The protests are spreading. My entire state is implementing a curfew.
Yeah. Meanwhile, up here in New Hampshire, we had 1 arrest after a peaceful march resulted in 2 like dopey meth head looking motherfuckers drawing guns over a parking dispute. So,
we have curfew here too.
Status quo.
But they shoot at everybody here. We've already had tons of shootings. I don't think anybody's died yet, but we had people just shooting randomly into crowds of people. It's pretty cool.
Just it's got to tear itself to pieces, and then maybe we can build a new foundation amongst the ashes, or not at all. But there's one thing we know: 2020 is off to one hell of a start. We're not even halfway through this year yet.
I'm just glad I stocked up on ammo last year.
See, it's one of the it's weird because this is the first year in which I've realized that New Hampshire sucks. Manchester is a fucking hole in the fabric, space-time, really. Yeah, it's pretty awful, but yet at the same time, it's insulated from anything actually happening here. I think it's because everyone is just too depressed. Nobody's motivated. Nobody's motivated. Also, they look around I hate all these shops. We're looting. What am I gonna do? Get myself some picture frames with moose in the corners? No fucking snowman made of a pine cone at your dumbass craft shop? No. I'm gonna go down to Crate and Barrel, get myself a park bench for my living room. Justice will be done. I'm gonna get a barn door from an actual barn. Solid copy.
Reclaimed wood.
Yes, reclaimed. I'm gonna reclaim the wood for my apartment. It's
Dude, I could use that. I just got a new desk and it's reclaimed wood looking.
It's a pretty dope desk, by the way, that you got. But yeah, it'd just be great. You go out and steal a barn door to be one of these dipshit hipster decorator types, and then you get it back to your apartment and realize you can't get it inside.
You realize it's full of termites and bugs.
Yeah.
Shit's falling out of it. It smells like a fucking cow's ass.
Yeah, it's full of flesh-eating bacteria. Whoops! I think I got the wrong one. I think so too. Well, I'm gonna try moving this along though. We got ourselves 10 minutes left. Actually, hell, it'll just no. Let's try to stick to the formula here because I do have to get going as soon as this is over to make sure that Quinn is still intact and getting ready for bed. So, Liz, anything you want to leave us with tonight?
I think so. I love you all. I've had a good time this week on Discord watching movies and whatnot.
We do have a fun time, and it's always a nice little refuge, a little respite from the otherwise weary and nonsensical world that we inhabit and create. So,
absolutely.
Well, I'm sure I will talk to you again before then, but otherwise, at the very latest, I will see you on Wednesday.
Yep. Have a good night.
Arrivederci. All right. Last roll. Doing this according to the old school. Here we go. And Darbles Boogly. Yeah, Dina. Welcome, Dina. How goes it? And Dina muted herself. There she goes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sorry. It goes good.
Oh.
For the most part, yeah.
Deadwolf's like surprised, like, you have a milk crate? I'm like, yes. I'm a man in my 30s. I'd be shocked if I didn't have one.
I have milk crates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Milk crates are awesome. I have soda crates too.
My favorite thing about them too is they all say it's like private property, and that if they're like found in anyone else's possession other than like Hood Milk or whoever the fuck it like created them, it's like, well, you're stealing. And you're like, no, I'm not. Somebody else stole them, and then they gave them to me. It's receiving stolen property. I didn't know it was stolen. I don't give a fuck. Call the police. This guy's got a milk carton in his home. Oh. Well,
yeah, I saw some when I worked in the dairy department. There were some that said that like posted how much the fine was if you were caught with it.
Right. I just wonder. I actually gotta look that up. Has anyone ever been arrested for milk crates? Let's see. Everything you need to know about U.S. milk crate law. This is Milk Crates Direct. Wow. Okay. This is.
Oh Lord.
Wow. It's free from outside. Let's see. Milk crate theft is a really big problem for dairies and stores throughout the U.S. and costs the industry thousands of dollars every year. While the big boys might be able to suck up that kind of loss, it can have a very real impact on the smaller shops and dairies, and it's you, as the consumer, who will end up paying for it. Wow. I'm just gonna show this to you guys and let the people see as well. Yeah, this is an actual this is a real thing. This is serious business.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, it's milkcratesdirect.com.
Like, my mom used to go to this dairy mart, and they would just let my mom carry the milk in the milk crates and let us keep them.
If you're a fan of milk, I love the way this sentence starts out. If you're a fan of milk crates, I have never thought of myself as that, but now I do. You might be wondering why such a fuss is being made about a small item. However, what might seem like a trivial matter to you is costing U.S. dairies vast sums of money every year. Let's see. Stolen milk crates don't add up to hundreds of thousands or even thousands of dollars a single year. The loss of milk crates comes to an eye-watering $80 million. That's 20 million milk crates going missing every year.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Who the hell is stealing that many milk crates? Oh my god.
Milk crates are super fucking handy to have around. They're sturdy as fuck. They're stackable. Like,
you know what I want to see? I want to see police cracking down, like really cracking down, and just going after the real culprits. So basically, it's like your favorite DJ at the club down. He's taking his vinyl in. Just a fucking team of cops and a helicopter shows up. Put him on the ground! Put him on the ground! Ground!
That's a sting operation to like get to the bottom of who's stealing these milk crates.
Yeah, we will get to. Here's the thing, though. If it's 20 million a year, right? And I know that one's got to be at least like 15, 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Like at this point, like, it's like the gun control advocates say. It's like there are 4 guns for every American man, woman, and child. It's like, but how many milk crates are there?
I mean, this milk crate black market has to be stopped.
It's got to be the Yakuza doing it, or like the Russian mob, or I don't know, Cosa Nostra.
Oh my god, Nick, I think you're onto something here.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a criminologist, and see, these guys, they got an eye for black markets that the rest of us can't even begin to fathom. And so in this respect, yeah, the black market milk crate racket, it's a central source for money laundering. That's right. That's right. The stolen milk crates, they're used to launder sex trafficking money. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I've never seen a new milk crate. So I think these numbers.
Well, that's because the new ones are held rather consistently under armed guard to protect them from thieves and vandals. Next time you see a kid who strapped him to his feet so he can have them like stilts, you go ahead and tell him, "You're in a slippery slope, mister. This is how mass shooters start. You start out with no respect for the law, and next thing you know, you're just gunning down a whole concert full of people."
That's when you're like, this is slippery slope. You're on your way to being the next El Chapo.
Exactly. You're gonna end.
Stop it now.
At this rate, like you're gonna end up a fucking prop comic. Yeah, how about that? You don't want that. Your parents don't want that. They love you. They want more for you. And that's gonna be. That's how it's gotta be. Jesus Christ. You know what? Hang on. I want to take a look though. Let's see. I want to see what a super crate is. I'm gonna go back here so you guys can see. Because look at that. You can get a super crate, an S crate for $9.99, or you can get 4 of them for $8.99, which is a savings of nothing really. It's not really much of a savings. You can get 28 of. Oh my God, $500 gets you 54 super crates. Super crates, like the benefits, the reinforced handles and corners. See, all of these technological advances in milk crates are undermined by just vicious thieves and dirty ne'er-do-wells.
Wait, hold on. Stackable on the back and sides?
What?
Oh my. What?
What? Oh my God! Look.
Holy shit.
Wow.
I did not know that.
Oh my God! You can get them in so many colors. I'm excited. I'm gonna write a review.
Why is there not a crate store in every city?
Crates. No. I'm gonna be Kratos with a C. I put a posse together. Posse together to stop the rash of violent milk crate thefts by the milk crate cartels, and no less than 2 of my militia buddies, ex-special forces from the Coast Guard, were shot in the femurs for attempting to stop these criminal elements from carrying their vinyl. What? How do I not know how to spell that? Oh, it's put it wrong. Evelyn, VINYL. There we go. Vinyl records to and from the club. We will end this scourge together, but only if we stand together on milk crates, so we can see over the heads of the innocent bystanders.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
There we go. It's been submitted for approval and review. If Amazon is any indicator, they're probably not going to read it. Just post that shit right away. All right, let's take a look here. Rimshi is resubscribed, tier 1 for 31 months. Thank you much for that. Now we are approaching the end. This is the 2-hour mark, and I know usually I go 2 or 3 hours, but again, you've seen me bombarded with shit I got to take care of. So, Dina, leave us with something. Tell us something.
Something positive?
I don't know, whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay, well, Alaska had protests over the weekend, and they stayed peaceful. So, I mean, pretty cool with that.
That's right.
But don't start, Jables. I swear to
That's
God.
right, LA. You need to be more like Alaska. Cold.
Yeah.
And full of Canadians.
Full of... Well,
it's not full.
Oh my God. Jables, stop.
Well, y'all.
No,
I feel like I'm cutting this short, but I've just done a 2-hour show. Jables, as usual, Jables will say, watch the pre-show. Anything else you want to tell us, Jables?
Stay safe if you're gonna go protest.
Yeah.
Goggles, masks,
Watch
all
it.
that shit.
Watch out for those Marine detachments. They're gonna be. They've deployed to the egg slut already. So.
Yeah, there's lists on lines of like important things to bring if you're gonna go to a protest. A lot of it's just food, water. Make sure you wear goggles so your eyes don't get fucked up by mace.
And no shit, no lie. Bring a spray bottle of milk, like
Yeah.
a spritzer bottle, and because the thing is, it's just pouring it in your eyes wastes it. If you can use heavy cream, that'll neutralize some of the effects of pepper spray. Should you get maced, and if you do, make sure to put a GoFundMe together called the Andy No Fund for a Better Tomorrow. Tell him you got rocked up in the head by some evil communists, and you too will make a lot of money.
Yeah.
So that being said, this has been Monday Night Live. I need to dash out the door to go make sure everything's all right out in the parking lot. So I will see you all on Wednesday. Hugs and kisses. Love you all, and goodbye.